I am just a Peter Beater. 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 I will only beat my Peter. I am just a Peter Beater. I will only beat my Peter. I am just a Peter Beater. I will only beat my Peter. I will only beat my Peter. Put your Peter in my meter. I am just a Peter Beater. I am just a Peter beat to beat. I will only beat my Pete. I will only beat my Peter. Beat my Peter, stick it in my meter. It's a theater, beating Peters. I forgot you could do that. I forgot you could do it like that. Well, what you say? Should I check my notifications? I have 11. William Freeman sent me a friend request 3 days ago. Should I allow a serial killer to become my friend? Confess. Confess to your crimes. Confess to your crimes. I will friend you on Facebook if, and only if, you confess to the fact that you murdered Joseph Anthony Searing and Nathaniel Charles Benson, and that you have been your entire life bred into a criminal enterprise that is directly involved in the Central Intelligence Agency. Directly. If you confess to those crimes, seek amnesty, confess to everything that you did that involves my family, confess to the fact that your mother sells life insurance for the mob and for shelter insurance, confess to all these crimes, get amnesty, do a little time, help me write my book about everything you did to me, I will accept your friend request. But until then, go fuck your mother, you stupid cunt. Yeah, I figured. Ooh, someone mentioned me in a fucking blah blah blah. Get me out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. Fucking Facebook. Sorry, I love you. Mark Zuckerberg, I love you. What would it look like? Ugh. How can he be so certain? How can he be so sure of himself? He's just a right-wing conspiracy. I have consistent... There's logical consistency in all of my claims. I'm not here to discuss that particularly right this moment. But there is logical consistency in everything that I have to say. And I don't have to rely on the arbitrary machinations of people filling in the blanks. You say, this happened first, this happened. It's sequential logic. Even if I don't have evidence, which begs the question, how can you make a claim against the Central Intelligence Agency? How did they get away with the fucking Manson crimes? It's not outside the... How did they kill JFK? How is it that so many aspects of public life reasonably recognize that the CIA is a criminal organization which has committed a litany of crimes against the American populace? It is unquestionable. And just because there's one more fucking guy with a legitimate claim, a legitimate redress of grievances, you think you just... With details of who the individuals involved, who couldn't pass a fucking lie detector test if I gave the questions, guarantee you. What happened on this day? What happened on this day? Do you recall this series of events? Do you recall this explicit thing that for which there's evidence of this occurring? Your involvement in this particular sequence of events succeeding that. Yeah, go fuck yourself. HTTPS. And that there's feds and crime and fucking mafiosos walking around where I am right now. Right fucking now. What did I want to... I wanted to see if I could log in. Today is September 31st. I got that wrong earlier. I thought it was still the 30th. Today is September 31st. Uh-oh. 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 It's really weird. The purple only works with certain light. Like when I'm suffocating and suffering hypothermia. And by the way, because the CIA and just CIA represents, because it's a front for the real glow niggers. It's a front. The concept of the CIA, the CIA we all know about, the CIA is a front for the actual. So it's like Facebook is the front for Meta or whatever. It's like that's the thing that everyone knows in the public mental sphere. But the real, we all know, 5 eyes, 11 eyes, 13 eyes, 865 guys fucking jacking each other off. We all know. Let's see if Grok will help us out with this. Probably not. It seems like Grok is, yeah. We blocked an attempt to access your account because we weren't sure it was really you. This happens when blah, 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 blah. Get help with login issues. You'll need to wait. Well, thanks. Thanks. Who else is awake? I guess Sam Altman's better than Elon Musk at this time of day. GPT-5? What do we want to ask? Okay, so rather than, okay, so who pointed, actually, what are the 5 eyes, 13 eyes, 5 eyes, 13 eyes, and 67 guys jacking each other off? Come on, GPT. The user seems to be asking about intelligence sharing alliances, often nicknamed 5 Eyes, 9 Eyes, using crude language. I will answer concisely and professionally. Good job. 9 Eyes, not 13. 5 Eyes, an intelligence sharing alliance between Australia, Canada, New Zealand, the United Kingdom, and the United States. 9 Eyes generally refers to Denmark, France, Netherlands, Norway. Additional countries have varying, more limited arrangements. And then 14 Eyes expands 5 Eyes, 9 Eyes to include Belgium, Germany, Italy, Spain, Sweden. Larger counts like 13 or 67 are not established formal alliances. There's no recognized 67 Eyes. If you want, I can provide a short table listing the usual no, I'm okay. I apologize. I thought there was a news release about their involvement in sex cult rituals. Sorry. No problem. So, not anything sexual. Nothing sexual, huh? So, for the record, none of these agencies have ever been confirmed to be involved in anything concerning sex. There's no credible, verified evidence that the intelligence alliances are involved in sexual cult rituals or coordinated sexual crimes. These terms refer to multilateral intelligence sharing arrangements between national... If you want, I can. No, it's fine. Can you summarize the book Chaos for me? James Gleick, yes. Making a... No. Tom O'Neill. That's it. Charles Manson, the CIA. Secret History of the 60s. Tom O'Neill. Tom O'Neill. Can you get Ed to please enunciate, or just stop fucking trying to fucking say things when he's around me, please? Please. He talks like this. Literally. I'm gonna walk up to him and tell him, hey dude, if you're gonna try to speak to me, do so using the English language. Enunciate precisely what it is that you wish to say, to convey, and then I will have a conversation with you. Otherwise, submit a grievance to keep me from talking to you. Submit a grievance to the CIA. Hey. I said, yes. Are you retarded? Core thesis. O'Neill argues that the official narrative linking Charles Manson and his followers solely to a deranged cult is incomplete. Through 2 decades of reporting and thousands of pages of released documents, he suggests there are unresolved questions, unanswered leads, and institutional failures, including unusual law enforcement behavior, possible links to government programs of the era, and a messy web of coincidences that complicate the standard story of the Tate murders. Structure and approach. 3 at a time? It's like they're fucking racing. It's like the tortoise and the hare. Ugh, my fucking... My goddamn leg's going to fucking sleep. New interviews, FOIA requests, timeline and inconsistencies. O'Neill highlights chronological gaps and conflicting statements from witnesses. Intelligence era context. He details contemporaneous CIA and military programs. And explores how Cold War experiments create a broader backdrop of secrecy and ethical breaches. Police and prosecutorial behavior. O'Neill documents questionable investigative choices, lost evidence, and occasional tunnel vision that may have prevented fuller exploration of other suspects' motives or connections. When you have fuckery like that, it's the fucking CIA. It's mafioso children, and this concept has to enter into the public domain further than the Epstein shit, because the Epstein is all that. It's 14 eyes. Epstein is 14 eyes. It's all of them jerking off over. They don't have. This is to save them too, because in the future they're going to want to jack off again if they can. Willie told me that he can't jack off. Told me that. Interesting, like literally swear to God. I was talking about masturbating, and he was like, I can't do that. I can't get off by touching myself. Because his mind is so fucking broken. So the future, it requires, like, these fucking creeps. They put all the genie back in the box, close Pandora's box again. So the most powerful people on earth. I mean, have you tried fucking a rabbit or something? I would encourage bestiality next. rather than they probably already haven't they? Just rabbits or like just move away from humans, please. Stop killing and raping humans. Stop raping and killing humans, please. Anything else? I thought about just like as a sign on the side of the road, like a watermelon can't say no, or watermelons can't get pregnant. Just for shits and giggles, just a big billboard on the side of the road. Pumpkins can't get pregnant, and a big picture of a pumpkin, and that's it. Not even a hole in it. Just that's it. What should we call them? Whatever they're called. Who coined the following phrases? I love this approach. So it was the CIA who coined conspiracy theory, and possibly conspiracy hypothesis. Possibly one of my heroes who coined hypothesis. Conspiracy theory, first recorded use in English, is often attributed to the mid-19th century. Oh, is that right? Conspiracy hypothesis used in scholarly texts. Blah, 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 blah. That's gay. I mean, in contemporaneous terms. CIA, question mark, Weinstein's, question mark. Conspiracy theory wow. And it uses Wikipedia. Alright, time for a Wikipedia search. That's racist, by the way. That eye is clearly the eye of a white man. It's xenophobic. What is xenophobia? Conspiracy theory, the term la 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 ba 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 ba. I don't have time for this. I guess I do, actually. I'm gonna go until the fucking light goes on. CIA. The term conspiracy theory is itself the subject of a conspiracy theory. Which how do you like that? Posits that the term was popularized by the CIA in order to discredit conspiratorial believers, particularly critics of the Warren Commission, by making them a target of ridicule. In his 2013 book, Conspiracy Theory in America, the political scientist Lance DeHaven Smith wrote that the term entered everyday language in the United States after 1964, the year in which the Warren Commission published its findings on the assassination of John fucking Kennedy. Whether the CIA was responsible for popularizing the term conspiracy theory was analyzed by Michael Butter, a professor of American Literary and Cultural History at the University of Tübingen. Okay. Butter wrote in 2020 that the CIA document concerning criticism of the Warren Report, which proponents of the theory use as evidence of CIA motive and intention, does not contain the phrase conspiracy theory in the singular. It only uses the term conspiracy theories once in the sentence. Conspiracy theories have frequently thrown suspicion on our organization. For example, by falsely alleging that Lee Harvey Oswald worked for us. How do you like that? They have that. What does SIC mean again? Is it Latin? Inserted after a quotation indicates that the quoted matter has been transcribed or translated as found in the original source, including the erroneous transcription. So when you see that in a fucking, isn't that just so fucking great? That is poetic. That is poetic. Quote, conspiracy theories have frequently thrown suspicion on our organization, which is misspelled, by falsely alleging that Lee Harvey Oswald worked for us. No, yeah, of course he didn't work for you. He worked for someone who worked for you, right? Isn't that fucking convenient? No, it's better to say conspiracy hypothesis. Why? Because of the scientific method. Xenophobia and scientific method. Xenophobia. I just want to make sure I'm using that right. Xenophobia. Anti-Chinese sentiment. Anti-Chinese sentiment, also known as xenophobia, refers to prejudice, hatred, hostility, and discrimination that is directed towards Chinese people, Chinese culture. Ergo, the Eye of Providence on the dollar bill, the New World Order Eye of Providence on the dollar bill, is xenophobic. Why? Because the eye is not representative of Chinese Americans. It's xenophobic. It's time to reprint those bad boys, don't you think? I would say so. Ba 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 ba. New World Order conspiracy theory. The New World Order conspiracy theory. It literally says Novus Ordo Seclorum. New World Order. But it's a conspiracy theory. What the motherfucking shit? It depends, all of this shit depends on fucking absolute stupidity. That's it. Total fucking stupidity. Total. Utter retardation. That is the plan. It's the fucking Kali Yuga. Let's get this. I think maybe we have to. Where is the intelligence? They're trying to put. They're sucking all the intelligence out of the general population and themselves and funneling it into the machine so they can rise like Frankenstein's monster. Where's all the intelligence? It's not in the CIA or the 14 eyes or the 9 eyes or the 5 eyes or the 67 guys jacking each other off in the Tate fucking living room. What was the other thing? Ah, damn it, I lost it already. You fucking cunt. I'll find it. Go back, I'll find it. Conspiracy hypothesis. Hypothesis. Oh, scientific method. The scientific method. Scientific racism. Oh, by the way, before we get into method, methodologic, Phrenology. It's gotta mention phrenology, the study of craniometry, measuring the cranium. This stuff might actually, there might be something to it, and I'm not saying there is something to it. I am a Gnostic anarchist. I'm a Gnostic anarchist. I'm very angry, but make me mad enough, I'll love you to death. I'll love the fucking I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna love the fucking brains out of your fucking skull. I'm gonna love the fucking carotid artery out of your fucking neck. Where is phrenology? P-H-R-E-N. There's gotta be one. Because I was thinking about this shit. When I see people walking by. Okay, so there's two. I don't believe any of this. It's fun to think about. Okay. When I was high as fuck on mushrooms with my ex, and she had her eyes closed, because when it's like her whole thing is she's got a whole mess of shit going on, and I wish she would have fucking mentioned at some point early in the fucking relationship how fucked up she is. It's obvious, but it's not. I was so naive. Anyway, it was at the end. She told me this thing about getting a guy kicked out of fucking Eudora High School. The very end. The relationship was almost over. We went to fucking Henry's and had some cocktails, and she was just being like, oh yeah, this fucking thing happened. And I was like, what? I've known you for fucking 8 years, and you're just now telling me? That is a really seriously fucked up thing that happened. Like, she was allegedly raped or tempted a guy into whatever when she was too young to consent, and the guy ended up getting kicked out, and there was in the news and fucking all kinds of shit. Like, she was way too young to consent, and this high school kid had his life ruined. And she did. It was like she told me like 3 or 4 weeks before we broke up. Like, it was everything was on its way out. And I was like, holy fuck! What else? That's pretty fucking dark, man. That's a dark thing to keep from somebody. And then now it plays all back into this whole satanic shit. Like, oh, you're the phalange of a fucking Leviathan. Like, you're the end piece of a fucking giant octopus that is just the fucking darkness of chaos subsuming the earth. And is it lizard people? So I'm looking at people, I'm thinking, like, is that a lizard person? I'm not kidding you. It's fun to think about, like, what would it look like if a human so humanoid means like, human-like, right? What would it look like if you had lizard-esque, like, extra shit? And some people's skull, some people's heads, if you just look at their heads, some people's heads tend to exhibit traits. It's called phenotypes. Phenotypical traits. I'm looking around for one right now. Phenotypical traits that are suggestive of anthropoid, like reptoid something. Like if you imagine the lizard people on Duke Nukem is the only thing I can think of. And what if what if this race stuff is like legit? As much as I'm like, no, it's all humans and blah blah blah. Like, what if there's non-humans? That would explain a lot. That would explain a fucking shit ton. A lot. The emphasis on the importance of race from the perspective of the global fucking Illuminati. Fucks. Get the fuck out of my ass. What is happening? Oh, they got me. Oh, they got me. My date and time is October 1st. October 1st are incorrect. Yeah, right. You're fucking gay. October 1st. It's September 31st. HTTPS timeanddate.com. Time and date. Wednesday? What? The time and date website is incorrect as well? I'm in Dallas, by the way. What happened to September 31st? You people are out of your fucking minds. I don't get it. Is there another one? Since they're fucking with my favorite one. Here's a secret for you. Dogpile.com. A legit fucking no DuckDuckGo, no fucking high level fucking Yahoo blah blah, none of that shit. Bing, yada yada. Dogpile. And you'll love it because you're a dog person who needs to be fucking bludgeoned into understanding the factual, simple, objective differences between right and wrong. Get down there and smell your own shit. You're gonna love it. Reptoid Alien, Duke Nukem 0 hour. By the way, that is not my BIOS. Fucking, that's horseshit. Ah, no. They might not have as many. Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright, now someone's fucking with me. Is it going by this is how it used to work back in the day. You put it in quotes. Something's getting fucked with in the background, dude. I swear to God. What happens if you type nigger? That works. There's Dick Gregory's book that I purchased a copy of. What if I go... How do you spell Regin backwards? Zero hour alien. Is that going to do it? Okay, so I want to talk about the difference between a conspiracy theory and a conspiracy hypothesis. So let's leave phrenology out of it. Scientific method. Scientific method is an empirical method for acquiring knowledge. And so perfect. This is the best statement. The perfect English sentence. You could just put a period right there. The scientific method. The scientific method is an empirical method for acquiring knowledge that has been referred to while doing science since at least the 17th century. No, stop. It is an empirical method for acquiring knowledge. Empirical, children, listen. Even my reptoid children, listen. Empirical. Oh shit, it's time to go. Empirical evidence is evidence obtained through sense experience or experimental procedure. It is of central importance to the sciences, the hard sciences, and plays a role in other fields like epistemology and law. Empiricism. Direct sensual experience. Okay? The scientific method itself is the scientific method itself. Oh Lord. I don't know if it just got louder or how much louder it got, but scientific inquiry includes creating a testable hypothesis through inductive reasoning, testing it through experiments and statistical analysis, and adjusting or discarding the hypothesis based on the experimental results. If I had a Wikipedia fucking ID. Inductive reasoning. Oh, so good. Ugh, you should be getting wet. You're gonna get up out of your chair. I'm gonna get up out of my chair and just gonna fucking just be dripping, sopping. Inductive reasoning refers to a variety of methods of reasoning in which the conclusion of an argument is supported not with a deductive certainty, but at best with some degree of probability, unlike deductive reasoning, where the conclusion is certain given the premises are correct. Inductive reasoning produces conclusions that are at best probable, given the evidence provided. Inductive reasoning is what you use to build a map of the world using your senses, your 6 senses. Sense of touch, taste, and smell. Touch, taste, smell, hearing, and sight. And intuition. All 6 senses. You build a map. You go out, you open your window, and you step out from your 50th story balcony. You dive onto the pavement and kill yourself because you were raped as a child and God hates you and you suck. No, what was I thinking? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I don't know where that came from. You open your window, you look out, and if there's water falling from the sky, depending on the depth of it, it's likely, even though you have not concluded using undeniable, like physical, like observation, it is likely that you could conclude that it is raining. Now, somebody could be peeing, so you also have to keep that as a possibility. You apply hypotheses. A conspiracy theory would be a full scientific account, a full comprehensive scientific account with a variety of supporting claims and supporting evidence and supporting everything. It's like an architecture. A theory is like the theory of gravity. Gravity is not a fact, it's a theory. Believe it or not. Antennas aren't, the way the antennas work are not, it's not factual, it's theoretical. Quantum theory. There's these fields that they're called theories because there are facts within them that support the broader thing, which is a giant fucking thing. So if you have a conspiracy theory, your theory better have is a broad spectrum of long, hard fucking thoughts and thinking and deductive and inductive fucking reasoning behind it. If you cannot arrive at that point, then what you do not have is a theory. What you have is a hypothesis. Okay? What is a hypothesis? What is a hypothesis? A hypothesis is... What's a hypothesis? Children, hypothesis is a proposed explanation. A proposed explanation for a phenomenon. A scientific hypothesis must be based on observations and make a testable or reproducible prediction about reality. Which is testable. You can test whether or not the CIA is chock full of sexual crime victims. You can test that theory. And I would bet both of my testicles. You can have them. Fry them up and eat them because I know you're cannibals. That any single person who has ever been a quote-unquote agent for the CIA is programmed through sexual trauma. I guarantee it. I would even go so far as to hypothesize that fucking apply for a job here at the CIA bullshit is just to pick people out. It's probably because there's no fucking way. There's no way to just get in to a secret society of fucking niggers and lizard people and faggots. There's no way you just raw off the street. No fucking way. You have to be carefully fucking brainwashed into believing all the horse shit that these fucking retards think and believe about reality. You're not just I'm gonna join the CIA, apply, and fucking just suddenly find yourself a Jason Bourne in a fucking whatever. Yeah, fucking right. I guarantee you that they use that portal to identify people who have the audacity to be curious about the fucked up shit they do. So don't go fucking with that website, as I have done. As I've tended to do. Never in my life. Never. Okay, infiltration. Filtration, infiltration. Filtration or infiltration? Are you filtrated or are you infiltrated? That actually doesn't apply to anything. Man, there's only a couple hours left of September 31st, 2025. I just wanted to talk about how to be a Gnostic anarchist. And we probably could. Shit. Let me think. Turn on the radio. I could give you one. I'm not going to. Just too many wires. I'll just tell you. So on the radio, so there are many forces. Sound, radio. Eyesight is the fucking internet. There's still print. Print is still out there, and actually, print is probably the future of subversive acts. So get that in your head. It's how I fucked them up. I royally fucked them up with the George Floyd banner. They're like, no, everybody's supposed to be like this. I fucked up their whole world by having the audacity to go fucking put something in physical reality to fuck their shit up. And I'm gonna do more. I ain't done until you niggers stop being fucking niggers. This shit is on. And apparently no desire or intention to stop being a fucking faggot, a lizard person. So it's on. It's fucking on like Donkey Kong, dude. Just imagine. And plus, when you're not in the digital space, the possibilities are greater. So I'll give you one that I'm just going to tell you because I've thought about how. I'll just tell you. I'm not going to give you. I have a few in my head, and it's all creative shit. But a good one would be lens art. So like, the sun shines all day, beams down in specific places. We watch the shadows as they are cast, yada yada. It's possible. I know it's physically possible. The amount of planning and fucking everything that would go into it would be really sophisticated, but it is possible that you could make a piece of art that is hidden, that is difficult to find in public. A very small piece of art that it utilizes lenses and mirrors and sunlight and a stencil, so that during like 1 or 2 hours of the day as the sun is passing, a giant image or some sort of big giant projected image will appear in a particular place and then disappear. And for 2 or 3 hours, for 1, 2, 3 hours, as people pass on the street, for instance, walking down the sidewalk, for instance, they'll just look up and see this thing, this message, and have no fucking idea where it's coming from, because it'll be hidden and it'll be reflecting sunlight. Okay? That's just one of many possibilities. And this is the future of subversive acts. We need to get in the fucking minds of people that the faggots at the top of the 1% who are retarded niggers, fucking retarded ass lizard fucking niggers, liggers, or whatever, print. What was that? A tangent about print? Jesus Christ. Okay, so like, you have an FM radio, NPR and Fox News. In Austin, you have the ability to tune into NPR and Fox News. That is left and right. Perfect. You can toggle between them, and don't make up your mind. Just listen. Listen to what they have to say. What's likely to be a true thing is the blending, the Venn diagram center how they overlap. Like, okay, you can figure out, you can deduce in the middle. You do the same with ground news is doing, I think, some good work, even though the ground.news, I think it is. Ground news, because they see every side of every news story, because what they're doing is smart. It's smart. What the fuck is this? I didn't download. Okay, you guys can't get me. It's fucking volatile memory, you fucking retards. Get off my ass, you stupid fucking faggots. You can't get me. You can't get me. You don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking know that you can't get me. You have no idea. Why are you trying? You fucking can't. Stop. It's fucking sequestered. The browser itself, plus, all I can do is turn the fucking computer off. Go fuck yourself. Jesus Christ. They're stupid. I'm telling you guys. FBI, CIA, gangster wannabe motherfuckers. Alright, so they'll do red and blue. But what they're still doing is proceed to the ground news homepage. What they're still doing, though, is contributing to this concept of left and right. This binary fucking bullshit. And what you want is, like Adrian Dittman posted recently, or tends to post often, is not a linear, binary, fucking polar way of looking at the world. You want the full four-dimensional tesseract, every fucking position. The tetrahedron of fucking whatever. Alright. So in order to filter out anything, you walk by, you see someone watching the news on television, they're like, oh Jesus. Parrot, they're like a parrot repeating exactly what the fucking guy on the screen is saying. Don't do any of that shit. Just observe their behavior. Actually, you can have multiple multiple nodes drawing your attention into where you're going. And you can look at how someone thinks about how someone else thinks and observes it. And you can do all this stuff. NPR, Al Jazeera, South China Morning Press, AP News, Reuters, RT. Go to a local European, if you want information about anything going on in Europe. Go to local, like a German language website, a local, look up a city in Germany, find out where it's located, and then translate the page. You can do anything. You can do anything you want, and you are free. Man, perfect. I think I've said all I want. That's how you filter, and keep filtering. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. Make up your own fucking mind. And if what you have to make up your mind with does not comport with the map, if we're looking at different maps and we're trying to get to the same place, we can sit next to each other in real life and compare our maps. Okay? We do not have to be puppets for these fucking queers. I'm sorry. Even if they suck dick. I'll suck it. I'll suck a dick. I'll suck your dick if you fucking kill all the fucking feds in Minecraft. I'll suck it.